What's up? What's up? You know who it is? It's Big Hendo. Hendo Unplugged, baby. Hey, I got somebody who's special, who means a lot to the culture. A real legend. Sometimes we use that word legend a little loosely. A little too loosely, you know what I'm saying? But I got somebody who's nasty, a big legend in the building. Guess who I got, baby? Damu.
Picture Damu with a loaded Tech 9. Looking for a nigga that done try to wreck mine. I ain't got nothing for you, but something kind. It's hot though, and it'll go through your spine. So approach with caution. I blast with no hesitation. Yeah, I'm tripping off small shit. I got a chopper with a tall clip. Who wanna cough in the first nigga run up? Get it.
That's enough. That's enough. Hey, that's enough, Damu. Ooh. Hey, man, let me tell you something, bro. Hey, man. Hey, this means a lot to me. I do a lot of interviews for the city, man, but you know, this is we got a cream of the crop today, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, before we're gonna start, man, I got so much. I'm excited, baby. I'm excited. Hey, man, because I've been listening to your music for a long time. I know how much you mean to the culture, bro. You're a pioneer in the city. You're a legend in the city, bro. If it wasn't for you, we won't be here. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for a lot of shit that's going on in the city.
I appreciate being appreciated, my nigga.
Yeah.
I gotta give you some dap on that.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, listen, I genuinely, man, we love you, man, and I appreciate everything you're doing, man, and you know, I'm a fan, you know what I'm saying? So this is a fan moment for me, and I don't care what y'all say. This is a real legend, bro. And like I said in the intro,
my nigga.
Sometimes we use that word legend a little loosely, but my dog Damu, he put in that work for the city. Yeah. What's up, your dog? How's everything, man?
Oh man, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, ain't nothing going bad right now. You know, loving life, young homie.
I love it, man. Hey, man, once again, I appreciate you for coming on. This is some good shit right here, baby. But hey, man, we get you from the beginning, man. Let's talk about, you know, your upbringing in San Diego. You know, where you from, bro? Where you from?
I'm from the south side.
Hey.
Southeast San Diego.
Okay.
And, man, I was pretty much born into it all, you know?
Okay.
I mean, I can't remember when I was introduced to, you know what I mean, to the Southeast.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
So how was it growing up in the Southeast, man? Like, I know that was back in the day, you know what I mean? That was before, like, this current day. Like, people don't understand, like, back in the day, bro, it was crazy. San Diego was crazy. So give me some stories or some things that you had to deal with growing up in the Southeast.
Man, it was a lot more active, I would say, as far as, it was a lot more structure.
Okay.
That's what I'll say. It was a lot more homies around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was before all the indictments and all the bullshit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I had a ball as a youngster. You know what I'm saying? Pops was involved in the us. So of course I grew up with the name Damu.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? It's on my birth certificate. You know what I mean? And that name took me for a ride itself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Damn. So just to touch on that. So your dad was a, you know, gangster. You know, was part of the Damu Bloods, and he named you from the Bloods, Damu?
Nah, he was actually a part of the US organization.
Okay.
And how could I put this for those that don't understand? You got the Panthers.
Okay.
And then you had the US. It was all pretty much the same, but the us was more on the peaceful side, I would say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The us was more on the peaceful side. And they was fully about it though, about our peoples. You know what I'm saying? So Pops, he named me Damu. It mean blood.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And pretty much the blood of our people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's crazy. So back in the day, so we had the Black Panthers. Is it true that, you know, that organization was just to protect our communities and our people?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You had the, you know, they was infiltrated. And I mean, as far as when I was coming up, before I could really understand, they made the Panthers look real bad.
What?
To us. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as I got a little older and started understanding things, I understood that it was for us. You know what I'm saying?
So is this in San Diego, though?
Definitely.
So back in the day, we had some racial, tensions and situations in San Diego as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they was having riots and all that type of stuff at Ocean View Park. My pops and them.
What?
Yeah, you can go and look that up too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you experience a lot of this stuff coming up?
Yeah. With Pops, Pops was in. He was in the game.
Talk a little closer. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Pops,
so you can hear you. There you go.
Yeah, Pops was in the game.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't gang. They wasn't gang banging. You know what I'm saying? He was for the black people.
Got you.
Us organization. You know what I mean? And when I was a little dude, he was on the run. You know what I'm saying? Him and some of his partners got involved in some plane hijacking stuff. Pops was on the run for that. He went to the feds for that. And it's stories of, the raids and, you know what I'm saying? My mama got a story where they came in and they had their guns drawn on me. And I grabbed one of the guns. I was about 3.
In Daygo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that type shit, crazy.
That's wow. Damn. So, all that do that traumatize you?
I mean, that's a good question. Yeah.
God, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah.
So
sometimes you traumatize and you don't know you traumatized.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I done see, man. Growing up in Southeast San Diego, I know on one of them podcasts they was talking about wasn't nothing out here but SeaWorld or something like that. Come on out here.
Right. And when I
come on out here and come where we at.
Yeah. 100%. So, like I said, when I got here like a 98, 97, 98, and it was thick. It was crazy. It was a lot of political things going on in San Diego, and it was wild. It was wild west for sure. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and I remember listening to your music, man. You know what I mean?
Coming up in the South, man. The homies was we was running shit back then. You know what I mean? My boy Gangsta Ern.
Ooh,
that was my dog, man. That was big bro. You know what I mean? The homie pulled my coat. You know what I mean? I was about 18.
18 years old.
When the homie pulled my coat. When I was, you know what I mean? Before then, shit. A motherfucker was trying to get, was trying to be around Ern and Melly and Pro Ball and my big homie Faux Hog and them was the cats that raised the nigga, you know what I'm saying? My big brothers, Juba and Kinamo, they was locked up pretty much most of my life, you know what I'm saying? So I had to be the big bro in the house.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They had already did their thing, you know what I mean? When I got let off the porch, the big homies already knew me. You know what I'm saying?
From your big brothers.
Exactly. So I'm walking to the store for moms, me and little bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm greeted by the homies. You know what I'm saying? The homies, what's up, Lil Juba? You know what I mean? That's what they used to call me, Lil Juba. You know what I'm saying? After my big bro. But so it was like, and then my uncles, you know what I'm saying? Them, they pretty much started the set.
5'9".
All right, let me tell you like.
Hey, I'm excited, man.
Yeah, let me give you some game.
Yeah.
My uncle Aula, rest in peace.
Okay.
They talk about big country.
Okay.
Big country from out of LA.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It was big country, little country. Little country got killed. Big country had some family out in Daygo.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up moving to the Brims, or moving to the basement.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was called the basement at the time. Yeah, that was my uncles. Yeah, and they boys. So he landed in the basement, and he got to running with my uncle and them. This is big country. Just so happened, he was telling my uncle and them that they reminded him of the 5'9" Brims in LA.
What?
So that's where the name came from. They dubbed the name.
Wow.
And it been 5'9" Brims ever since.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
if you notice, yeah, we took it to the next. You know, we took it to that next level.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We took it there.
And that's how you got affiliated.
Oh yeah, I was born. You know, aunts, bros, homies, everybody I knew was from the turf. You know what I'm saying? So I was born into it. You know what I'm saying? I was from the turf before I knew I was from the turf.
That's crazy. So, question for you.
Literally.
So, I'm sorry. So, back in when you got affiliated with the 5'9" Brims, right? Was it just like the Black Panthers? Because I heard back in the day, the structure of gangs in was different.
Yeah,
it was to protect the neighborhoods as well.
When I got involved, it was already past that. It was too late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was too late. You know what I'm saying? I actually like I wasn't gonna bang. On the real, I wasn't gonna bang. I used to tell my little bro, Pink Floyd. I used to tell little bro, we ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying? My mom's, like we lived all over the city.
Right.
So at one time, we lived in the coast. You know what I'm saying? And I was going to Stockton Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
I was in 6th grade. I had 50 cent one day, and the fucking Miss Pac-Man game had just came out. I got 50 cent, and I'm finna play. It's a fucking Pac-Man game in this little store that I walk past every day. So
right.
But it'd be some older cats hanging over there. I ain't tripping though. So one day, after I ended up getting in some trouble or something, I had to stay after school. So my little bro and my cousins and my little partners, they had to leave me there. So
mm-hmm.
I walked to the little store. There's some cats hanging out there, right? One of the cats, his grandmother and my grandmother was neighbors. They used to go fishing, and you know what I'm saying, he used to run with my brother. So when I see this dude, I ain't seen him in a minute. I light up, hey, what's up, homie? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cha-cha, motherfucker. The camera at, you motherfucker. But cha-cha ass, he banged on me. And I wasn't really even understanding where I was from. This nigga made me understand where I was from that day. You know what I'm saying? He he got at me, what you doing over here? You Kinamo brother. I look at the nigga like, and, you know what I'm saying? He asked me if I was a bug. Nigga, you a bug? I looked at him and said, nigga, you a bug? Because I'm not scared.
Right.
These niggas, I wasn't scared of these niggas, you know what I'm saying?
And you're on the coast.
But I didn't understand
Mm-hmm.
that it was a difference at the time.
Oh.
This situation is what, you know what I'm saying, is what made me understand, okay, nigga, you from over there. You know what I'm saying? So I go in the store, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I can't wait because my bro fresh out of Campo or juvenile hall, one of the motherfuckers, but bro's fresh out.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was fresh out of YA. But anyway, so I'm thinking, well, I slide my little quarter in, and I'm thinking, yeah, I can't wait to go tell bro, this nigga Cha-Cha, how he just came at me. So the crowd come in the store. So now they want to question me. You know what I'm saying? They banging on me.
Wow.
I ain't understanding that. I'm pissed off. I'm mad in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is these niggas getting at me? They saying shit, and every time they say something, nigga, I'm getting smart. You know what I'm saying? Some slick shit back. You know what I'm saying? So they end up walking out the store, and it's one nigga my size. My size with some dark ass glasses on. I'm playing the game. This nigga standing behind me, and I keep looking back. For some reason, I don't think the nigga can see me looking back. You know, he got these dark ass glasses on. So the nigga look at me and say, "You think I can't see you looking at me, cuz?" I play both quarters though.
Yeah.
And I get on. You know what I'm saying? I get to the house, and just so happened, big bro at the house. Big bro and a couple of big homies, you know what I mean? So I go tell him what happened and shit. and they peel off.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They peel off. Like, they question me like, where was you at? You know what I'm saying? Who was it? I'm still stupid in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm green in the motherfucker. They end up dipping out and come back celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, talking about what they just did. That was the day I understood where I was from.
Wow. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Damn. So it spent the block on them.
Yeah, they went in there. They went and put hands on them.
Okay. Damn, bro. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
And the homie he was with had a knockout. So he went and put one of them dudes to sleep over there. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's kind of crazy because, you mentioned that, like, back in the day, y'all was fighting, and that's the way I feel like this correct way to do it. Now they shoot and kill. They don't even fight.
It was already to the shooting.
Okay,
and the cold thing about it was probably like, it was like a year into the shooting, to the first shooting that I recognized as some gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened, the dude that got killed, his older sister, was with my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some cold shit.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
But that was the day I found out, you from over there, dude. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of that year, going to school, I'm thinking about these niggas down the you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about these niggas down the street now. I'm walking home different ways and shit. My little homies at the school all turned out to be Crips, though. You
wow.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's crazy.
And now they the G's from the coast. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, that.
So would you still friends with these people, or you had to separate yourself from them?
Some of, I mean, yeah, we stayed. You know what I'm saying? We stayed, for the most part. We all stayed neutral, like, cause we had run-ins,
right,
at the beach and different spots and shit. We had run-ins, but I would never do nothing to none of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I would hope they feel the same way. You know what I'm saying?
You had a neutral respect for each other.
Yeah,
that's dope, bro.
Yeah, that.
I remember, bro, searching through the internet, and I seen a picture of you, Gangsta Ern, and Black Mikey. You know what I mean? Back in
Street Soldiers.
Yeah.
Black was the group name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's my dog, man. I miss that dude, man. Damn.
How'd you get introduced to Gangsta Ern?
Damn, that's a good ass question.
Because
I think I was about 12.
12?
When I think I was about 12 when I met Ern. I would always run in to Ern's younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
He was tight with one of my older brothers. Every time he saw me, he would, "What's up with your brother?" He would question me about my brother. You know what I'm saying? My introduction to Ern was a house party. My first house party. While you bullshitting, my older sister, I think she was about 16 or something. It was a house party in the hood, and moms wouldn't let her go unless she took me.
Interesting.
And that party was, this was around the time, this was after the shit at the fucking, on 30, after school with these dudes.
Right.
So this was some more shit that turned the nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Because that night, I had a ball. just watching the big homies. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nobody. I seen all these dudes, but I never got a chance to be in the spot with these dudes.
Right.
Nigga, that turned me out. Matter of fact, Ern ended that night, no bullshit. Ern ended up whooping some dude's ass. Like, he ended up knocking some cat out. Yeah, it was bad for dude.
Yeah.
Like, somebody left in the dude's car, and like, it was bad for dude that night. But that was my first experience with the homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this shit is... But it was like, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a part of that, though.
Yeah.
Because that's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? After that, man, it was on. Because you got to understand, all the schools, the middle schools, is all in Crip neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you got Gompers, you got Memorial. Them was the schools we went to. Memorial in the coast, Gompers in the hood. So a nigga was already like that right there. Like I was guilty. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty. So I'm not finna go over here and act like I'm not a part of this over here.
Right.
We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to represent that shit. So fights and shit at school and shit, you know.
Damn.
All that. You
That's
know what I mean?
crazy.
Gompers. We used to Gompers was a long walk. You know
That's
what I'm
wild.
saying? We stayed on Boston Avenue. And nigga, Gompers, that's about 5 miles.
Woo-wee.
We used to walk that, but we used to pick up homies along the way. So by the time we get to school, we 15 deep.
Oh yeah. Moving as a unit.
Yeah, we 15 deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas, what, you know, we wasn't getting touched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. It was fun though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I think about it, you know, it was fun, but it was dangerous.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't have a rough one, young homie.
Hey, bro, I already know your credentials. You know what I mean? I try to do my due diligence on San Diego, and you're like, you and Black Mikey, Gangsta Ern, like those are the OGs of
But
it.
yeah,
You know
let's
what I mean?
get back to Ern though.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
talk about my boy, man. Now, Ern, how can I make you really understand the type of nigga Ern was? Beside the gangster shit,
Yeah.
just the fun shit. Cameron on that movie,
Paid in full?
Paid in Full.
Yeah.
Woolies.
That's Gangsta Ern?
You know what I'm saying? Ern was a show off. You know what I'm saying? The homie he gonna come show off. You know what I'm saying? He finna come light up the street with the titanium. You know what I'm saying? He finna come doing willies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Ern. Trip this. I remember one day we on the block. Gang detail hit us from everywhere. They patting niggas down. The homie Ern ride past them motherfuckers on a quad, on the street, helmeted up, rev his engine in front of him. It's illegal.
Right.
They had to leave us alone and chase the homie.
He saved y'all.
Trip this. We hear sirens everywhere. We hear the motor. Sirens everywhere. Next thing you know, the motor disappear. Sirens everywhere. Ern come pulling up in the 6 tray, squat that bitch with the top dropped, fully undressed with because he had on his full gear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He came and pulled up on that bitch ass and hung out with us while they was looking for him.
Wow.
That's the type of shit Ern did.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Gangsta Ern, man. I heard some crazy stories. I heard he was G'd up. I heard he had the bread, everything. Had all the nicest cars. He was always G'd up for sure.
And
you know what I'm
damn
saying?
show, he was a gangster.
Yeah.
The name speak for itself.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Love the hood.
Damn.
Love the hood. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people are, hearing about Gangsta Ern. A lot of people talk about him. He inspired a lot of people. You know what I mean? A lot of even the raps and stuff like that. They rap about Gangsta Ern. You know what I mean? So, what was your introduction to rap? How'd you get into the rap game?
Damn. Like when I wrote my first rap, I probably was about 11.
Damn.
Introduced to rap. I was a big fan of Don't Push Me, 'Cause I'm
Close to the edge.
That song right there is probably the song that inspired, you know what I mean? That inspired me to do this shit. It was years later before I did it, but that song did something to me.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? But East Coast, you know what I'm saying? You had Run DMC. We all love Run DMC.
Mm-hmm.
The Fat Boys. West Coast, you had Too Short, Toddy T, Ice T. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them is influences. How I got involved? Damn, that's a good question.
That's crazy.
Nigga, you about to take a nigga back. Shit, I ain't talked about this shit in forever. All right. Like I said, that song did something to me. So I got an older cousin, shout out my cousin Derek. He had a homeboy named Trinell that could rap. This nigga could rap, right? This nigga rapped for me one day. I'm at my auntie house, and this nigga rapped for me, and it fucked me up. I was about 11. I asked him to write me a rap. I eat Farmer John's never ever Oscar Mayer. That was one of the lines he wrote. That's the only line I could remember. But this nigga wrote me a rap. The rest is history. He wrote me that first rap, and one day, my mom's had moved back to the neighborhood, and this after the coast shit. We back in the neighborhood. One day I'm at South Crest Park. There's some older cats. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little dude. There's some older cats. They got some little females with them, and and it turned out to be my homie Dontic, the homie Trelly, my homie Black Nate, rest in peace, Big Gerald, rest in peace. You know what I mean? My niggas. You know what I'm saying? They got a little rap thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And by this time I had wrote 3 or 4 of my own raps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got a little circle going on, and they don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh back to the neighborhood. We kids. You know what I'm saying? I go over there and bust one of my raps.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The crowd go crazy. And that night we formed a group, the Nation Rappers.
Interesting.
We formed a group, but let me not forget about the Mighty fucking Key Gang. The Mighty Key Gang. That's the first rappers I ever saw perform in front of me live.
Interesting.
And they was from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They had a song that hit the radio, and it stayed on the radio out here. It was called Crisis. 24 hours around the clock. Those crises, they just don't stop. I'll never forget that. But
crazy.
Mighty Key Gang. But back to where was I? So we formed the group Nation Rappers. That was that was the beginning, man. Like I ain't never stopped writing raps.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I've been a rapper ever since. You know what I'm saying? I'm the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ended up forming the group. The homies was in high school. They ended up my homie Ticky, Don Tick, he ended up finding a cat that did production, Desi Ray, shout out Desi Ray. We started going over Desi Ray house recording. I would always stand out. Like anytime they would let me rap or whatever, I would stand out. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I say that summer, maybe another year, everybody else stopped rapping. Rob Church too. Shout out Rob Church and Ronnie Church. Rest in peace. So the homie stopped rapping. Then I ended up meeting a cat named Ernest Brooks, Captain EJ.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or one day, one of my Nation rapper buddies, my homie Big G, rest in peace. He ran across some cat from Chicago. I think he was from Chicago. Yeah. Up at the KFC, think he can rap. So the homie coming like, hey man, there's some little dude up here, man. He think he can rap, man. Come battle him. He asked me to come battle him. So I walk up the street and get to battling this cat. He got a whole different flow. This nigga from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Man, this nigga go to where we end up leaving together. This nigga come to the block with us.
Yeah.
And, we battling all night. Me and this nigga battled all fucking night to where some older cat, Ernest Brooks, seen us battling and said, hey man, I got an idea. And he gave us a job. And come to find out, that's Baby Scar from Skyline.
Oh, nice. Okay. Wow.
But yeah, my boy Tim Ski.
That's crazy.
Tim Ski. Yeah, little bro. But he give us a job, and so we started doing shows. He was doing us, but we was kids, so we, you know what I mean, we was making I think we was making $200 a show.
That's good.
And $250 out of town shows. And we would go to like San Bernardino and different schools and perform. He formed a nonprofit called Students Against Drugs.
Interesting. So
he got us together with a cat named Crash MC. Shout out Crash MC. I ain't seen him in years. Like I hope my boy's still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he formed us. You know, he formed a group. So it's a California nigga, a Detroit nigga, and a Chicago nigga.
That's
Kids.
crazy.
He got us together. He produced too. So he produced us a track. We wrote a song called Live Facts, and we would go and perform that song. You know what I'm saying? It's
crazy.
And, that shit went after that. You know what I mean? I was at the same time. I was still, you know, I had one foot in, one foot. You know what I mean? One foot in the game still.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I would go on these shows and get me some money, but then when I'm not doing the shows, I'm in the neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at that time, it was the influence, man. Crack came.
Oh, that's crack era.
Yeah, so the homies was, niggas start balling and shit. Niggas,
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I ended up.
Can I stop you for a minute? Ask you a question.
Yeah.
So, you know, usually you rap about the things that, you know, our environment, and because we're a product of our environment. So
Exactly.
at that young age, you know, you was gang banging and using in the set. So were your raps reflecting, you know, like gang stuff?
Yeah, that's all I knew.
Wow.
So I was talking shit then. Yeah. Baby voice, talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my next move from that was gang banging. I gang bang until I was about, I didn't record no music, no none of that shit, but I still was the rapper in the neighborhood type shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't putting out records or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was a little dude. I didn't know how, you know, we didn't know nothing about putting out no records.
Right.
So the only niggas that was still rapping was me, the homie Ziggy, shout out Ziggy, Cricket,
Shout out to Cricket.
and Black Mikey. And shout out Baby EB. You know what I'm saying? Like, them was the only niggas rapping at the time. And,
Yeah.
And the homie Green Eyes.
Let's go.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Big June. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, just so happened, one day I'm in the hood and shit, and the homies is coming telling me, "Hey, Ern looking for you." So, you know, I ended up catching up to him and shit. He wanted me to write him some raps.
Bigger. Gangsta Ern.
Right. So every little nigga in the neighborhood wanted to jump in that tray with Ern.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Cricket was telling me some stories. I was gonna tell you that. He said that you and Black Mikey, you guys used to freestyle a lot, and y'all was like one of the dopest freestylers for sure.
Yeah, damn sure. Mikey taught me that, big bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Black Mikey.
Shout out Black Mikey, my favorite rapper.
Absolutely.
So when I get with Ern, we get together, you know what I'm saying, him and the homie PG, and we go and write some raps and shit, and just so happened we need to stop at Ocean View Liquor. I was in the game, you know what I'm saying, I was slanging, you know what I mean, I was hustling, you know what I'm saying. Some nigga had did me dirty. Some older cat had did me dirty, right? So this nigga did me so dirty, the whole neighborhood nigga knew this nigga did me dirty. And I'm riding with my big homies, and they say, oh yeah, D-Saw, because that's what they used to call me at the time, D-Saw.
Okay.
Oh yeah, D-Saw, that nigga that did that shit to you is down on Ocean View. Come on, blood, we gonna fuck him up for you.
Yeah.
So the whole ride, I'm saying, I don't want y'all to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? The whole ride, I'm thinking, nigga, I've been looking for this. I've been looking for this dude. You know what I'm saying? I want to do this. So we see the dude. We jump out the car. And all I'm thinking is, man, I feel like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? And before any of them niggas could touch him, I swing on the dude and luck up and knock him out.
Wow.
Catch a knockout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them niggas was like, oh my goodness, and you can fight. So, that was Ern's real introduction to me. But he ain't knowing, nigga, I done fucked some shit up.
Yeah.
Around this city. You know what I'm saying? I was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas will tell you. A lot of niggas remind me of how much of an asshole I was. You know what I'm saying? But so we ended up I ended up writing some shit for him. I fucked around and catch a case.
Wow.
Right. So fresh 18, county jail, go through that shit. But just so happened, Ern, he knew a motherfucker that worked at the jail.
Wow.
So he fucked around and had dude bring me some weed and shit. Brought me like an ounce of weed, some tobacco, lighters, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a counselor nigga. Call me and like pull me up out from everybody, take me in the little office and hand me all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And tell me, nigga, you better not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And but that was from Ern. You know what I'm saying?
Shout to Ern.
Yeah. So the whole time I'm down, and he got a burnout phone, so I can call him whenever. So he telling me like, yeah, when you come home, I got some shit. Like we finna do some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting out. He come to school me. We in the tray. Like, yeah, what's up, like young homie? I got gained a little weight. You know what I mean? He giving me my props. Yeah, you got big, little homie. You know what I'm saying? We head out to the weed spot. Johnny Buddha, rest in peace, Johnny Buddha. See Slick. Slick is I think Slick a year or two younger than me.
Okay. Okay.
Slick was he was on his shit at a young age.
Yeah.
That's what made me pay attention to Slick. Yeah, Slick had I think it was a tray. Now I had been, he from Lincoln, I'm from the South, so we've been seeing each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at these times, like me and Slick brought the Lincolns in the South together. You know
Oh, that's dope.
Like we really brought us together. Don't get me wrong. It was always two cats. You know what I'm saying? One homie Lincoln, one homie Brims. That was tight. But me and Slick, we brought it together. But at the time, we didn't have no allies. Like we didn't fuck with nobody.
Wow.
Over in the South. You know what I'm saying? And shit had started getting to where we was fucking with other cats. You know what I'm saying? It was a function in our hood. Slick pulled up in that motherfucking tray. Slick pulled up in that tray, and the way the street was, it's a one way, but it's a fucking how can I put it? It's a fucking piece of cement in the like damn near in the street. Slick didn't see it, and his rider went over in that little area.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So he had to do some shit to get it out. But that was the main attraction at the park at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, that's the little homie from Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? From there, one of the homies brought him. He ended up bringing Slick to the lab. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He brought Slick to the lab, and Slick wasn't rapping at the time. You know what I'm saying? But he brought Slick through, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Slick ain't never left the lab.
Doing his thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, he didn't come rapping. He wasn't a rapper. You know what I'm saying? For some years, Slick was just a homie.
Right.
Not rapping. You know what I'm saying? He finally put together a little CD and shit, and the rest is history.
That's what's up, man.
Yep.
Look at
and
you guys now.
Slick, I ain't gonna lie. Slick had to work. He had to work.
Yeah.
You gotta give Slick his props, because he had to work, nigga.
Absolutely.
Slick was around Moo, Mikey, a couple other niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather not say some of their names, but
yeah, absolutely.
niggas had years in this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he had to catch up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it was hard for Slick to get on something with niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that nigga started fucking niggas up. You know what I mean? He started doing this shit.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's when we met, and, you know, that's little bro. You know, ever since. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. You know what I mean?
He's killing him now.
Love him to death.
Absolutely. How did it make you feel? Like, did you guys mentor Mitchy Slick at all? Oh, he just kind of did his own thing.
He already was mentored. Like,
okay.
He came up under, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came up under a force.
Gotcha.
Over there in the L's. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's Big Stay Soft's little homie.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? And Big Stay Soft, to me, that's one of the G's big homies. I love that dude. That's one of the G's homies in the city. Big Stay Soft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard that. So, question for you. Chicano rappers back in the day, you know what I mean? How did you guys get along with more of the Chicano side? Because I heard, you know, Mr. Little One, I interviewed with him. He gave you a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Shadow.
I'm going to tell you, Little One is one of the first essays. Is the first essay from the town that was putting it down.
Yeah.
He was putting it down before me. Why you bullshitting? On the real, Little One was because Mikey and Cricket, like, they like the first niggas I ever seen do this shit.
Right.
MC. You know what I'm saying? Why? But when they was doing it, it wasn't Little One though. I think it was Little Ray or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I ain't mistaken, don't quote me on it, but I think it was like Little Ray or something like that. But
Little Uno too.
And you know what, Little One, I'm gonna need that verse, homie. I'm gonna need that verse. Yes, I'm gonna need that verse, Little One.
That'd be a good one, bro.
Because we talked about it.
Yeah.
But it never came. It never came.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting on that, homie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Then we had the homie Bulldog though.
Okay.
From you know what I'm saying, over in the South. You know what I mean? Gamma Street. You know what I'm saying? 38th Street. You know what I mean? Shelltown. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the folks. You know what I mean? You had Bulldog, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? But it was always cool because, like, this ain't L.A. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they got going in L.A., but my SA homies was my neighbors. So I know they moms, I know they sisters, I know, like, they know my moms, like they eat hot water cornbread type shit. Like I got an SA homie that every time I see him, this motherfucker wants some hot water cornbread because he used to be at the house eating soul food, greens, you know what I'm saying? And I was at his house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eating ceviche, fresh ceviche, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Yeah, so it's different. It's a big difference on me.
Yeah.
I mean, we really got love for each other out here. You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Our towns, come on, man. Our
Absolutely.
Towns, man. Yeah. But yeah, man. As far as the essays out here, and the brothers out here, like it's all, it's pretty much all the same. But what I don't understand, homie, and I'm gonna speak on this shit, is how we can be so motherfucking connected on the streets, but when we go to the pen, it's
separated.
We can't. I don't like that shit, homie.
It's weird. It's hella weird.
I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like them politics. It is what it is. But I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I done been, to that pen and them county jails. And what I can say though is when we see each other, it ain't no we gonna fuck around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The homies don't want me doing. Check this out, homie. This my homie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna do too much. You know what I'm saying? But if my homie needs something or something, I'ma look out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's vice versa. I done had the homies look out, and they ain't supposed to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they gonna look out and tell their people, like, check this out, homie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Fucks with my essays, you know.
Shout out, man. I love that unity, man, because we all one, man. In San Diego, we definitely get along.
Let me do some shout outs while I'm thinking.
Yeah,
about
do your
it.
thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody I can think of, because you motherfuckers don't never be shouting me out. And I don't like that shit. You know, they don't give me my props, Hendo.
You
know what
need
I'm
it.
saying?
You need it.
And as far as this rap shit, especially as far as when this music shit, fuck that, nigga. Let's talk. Let's talk. Okay. All right. Let's get back to my story, because it's my story got a lot to do with this shit.
You got a good story, bro.
Me and Ern did that. I ended up catching the case. But when I got out, the homie was on.
Ern.
He scooped me up from the county. He was on the run though.
Okay.
But he was on. He took me to the honeycomb, plushed out, breaded a nigga out. You know what I'm saying? It was new cars. It was from then on, it was, oh man, we had a ball.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, we lost the homie. And yeah, that was man.
How did that affect you?
It changed me.
Yeah.
It changed me, you know what I'm saying? Because Ern was introducing me to some shit I had never saw, you know what I mean? I was just in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Ern took me out of town. He took me, you know what I mean? He showed me some other shit, you know what I mean? Like, he did spare the moment shit. Like, I can remember once he had dropped Up Against It one morning, because we was roommates, you know what I'm saying? And one morning he woke me up like, hey, Blood, let's roll to the Bay.
Yes, I was gonna hit you. Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, let's roll to the Bay. Nigga, let's roll. I had never been to the Bay, you know what I'm saying? We gassed up, got a few boxes of tapes, because it was cassettes at the time, some posters, and hit it, you know what I mean? And it was lovely, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention ICB, Daygo.
Okay.
They was a big part of what, you know, with Ern, because Ern was smart. He knew, okay, the young homie Damu, he doing the rap shit. He doing the raps that I like. But ICB and Daygo, I heard George talk about them. They had a deal with MCA, along with Desi Ray.
Okay.
And another cat named Bobby Graham. Desi Ray is the first cat I recorded with my homie Duntick when we was kids.
Okay.
He ended up getting my boys a deal, and they went on tour, and you know they was on MTV Raps and all the shit. Had a hit single, you know what I'm saying? And so Ern recruited them and me, and he formed Bottom Up Records.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, the homie, he was spared a moment. Like, Ern was finna blow.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He was finna blow. And he wasn't even trying to. He was just being him, you know what I'm saying? And once we lost him, man, I went straight to the pen. That might have saved me. Like, I love God, you know what I'm saying? Because I know God got me.
Right.
Just from situations I've been in.
Right.
It ain't no other explanation. That's God.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's God. But when we lost Ern, man, I ended up going to prison like maybe 3 weeks later.
Wow.
So while I'm down, like my thoughts was I could either get out here and run this shit, or I could slow my roll and really push this music shit. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, I'm gonna push this music shit a little more. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out, that was my mission. You know what I'm saying? For me, ICB and Daygo, to continue this shit, this music shit. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, ICB. Just lost the homie in December, man.
Damn.
But so we got right on it. First day out.
Yeah.
We got right on it. We started you know, doing some underground shit, dropping that shit. You know what I mean? That shit you was hearing and shit.
Right.
That's when we started dropping that shit. And once that went down, my homie Scarface, he had the bread. He seen the potential in his young homie and was like, man, we got to build you a lab. So the homie Scarface built the lab. That's when Slick, you know what I'm saying? That's when I met Slick.
Okay.
Dude ended up bringing Slick through. We had the lab going on and shit. And that's where One Shot Kill, and that's when I started doing that type shit.
That's dope.
And man, me and Slick been tight ever since.
That's crazy.
Tight. You know what I'm saying?
So question for you. So what was your first, like you say, your first hit record? When did you know you made it in the rap game? When was that moment for you, like, damn, I made it?
I ain't gonna lie, homie. I don't feel like I made it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
I ain't gonna lie, but I can't say, like, I can tell you, like, what's some of my favorite shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where they at.
Yeah.
Keep It Real. That's the song. Or, you know what? I can't say, let me take that back. One Shot Kill.
One Shot Kill?
Was the project that let me know I was the man.
Okay.
One Shot Kill,
Yeah.
That let me know I was the man in the town. Because that fucked the town up.
Yeah.
One Shot Kill.
Yeah. I was talking to Cricket, and he was saying, like, we had a lot of tension and beef with the gangs and the rappers in LA. You know what I mean? What contributes to that?
I think a lot of LA cats, they look down on the town. You know what I'm saying? This is what I think. They don't understand that they can get their ass whooped out here or get their head blew off out here, or, you know what I'm saying? You know, they LA.
Yeah.
They big LA. We little Daygo. So, you know, you gonna always have that rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, you know, niggas be saying some little slick shit about the town and, you know, that type of shit. I don't really pay that shit no mind because I done been to the pen with niggas, and, you know what I'm saying? And so niggas ain't no tougher.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. Niggas ain't no tougher. You know what I mean? It's all, you know what I mean? It's all the same.
It's all the same.
You might got one nigga that can fight. You know what I'm saying? From over here, a nigga can fight. It's all the same, homie. You know what I mean?
I heard that when a lot of the LA artists came to the city, you know, we kind of chased them out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
We
no, that
banged
was
on 'em.
gangbanging. Yeah, that was gangbanging.
Yeah.
And it was also us not understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I did some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, you know, big concert. I can get it on in any backstage, on any stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can remember when Death Row first came.
Right.
Yeah, I was gangbanging.
Damn.
On stage. You know what I'm saying? I was banging on stage. I can remember Snoop turn around and say, with the mic, "Oh yeah, homie, I know where I'm at." You know what I'm saying? Respect. You know what I'm saying? I felt goofy in the motherfucker.
Damn.
I felt goofy. But
Yeah.
I was a young dumbass nigga, man. Like the rest of us, you know what I mean? Not really understanding. You know what I mean? That could have been a plug, nigga. You right there with these niggas, dude, and you rap.
Right.
Like Sugar Free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My nigga Free.
Yeah.
He probably don't even know I rap.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But I can remember at a time that nigga didn't come to San Diego without calling Damu. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, I be doing some other shit. But when that nigga call, I'm finna pull up and make sure he all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Do you think more rappers should check in when they come to the city? You think they should check in?
I really don't care about that shit.
You don't care, huh?
I don't.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
you.
saying? niggas can do what you know what I mean? Do what you want to do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that shit. I used to, you know what I'm saying? But
been through so much.
yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, I mean, because I put myself, or I put them in my shoes, like, a nigga come trying me, like, because if I'm in another city, right, 9 times out of 10, I didn't fly there. So I'm fully prepared for anything that, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Yeah, so
You ready for war?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go home. I gotta make it home. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? No matter where I'm at. So I look at it, the next dude like that, like, and if I'm in a city, I'm there to take care of business.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want some nigga playing with me while I'm coming here to take care of my business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna, you know, respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna fuck with a nigga while they taking care of their business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
That's a lot. That got a lot to do why I kind of stopped functioning. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't a nigga that was tripping all the time.
Right.
But when the smoke clear, it's my name that come up. It was Damu and his homies. You know what I'm saying? I was standing over here hollering at, you know what I'm saying, a girl or something when the homie stabbed your ass for talking that shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? But the next day, the talk of the town is it was Damu and his homies.
Damu was a menace on the streets.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I love the Southeast, though. I love my city, though, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot of hating going on, though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. And that's why we ain't on. Because niggas be hating on each other.
Hey, man, I'm dealing with it right now, bro.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Haters.
It's a wild.
Salty D.
Salty D.
That's the nickname. What a nickname.
So, question.
Niggas need to stop hating, though.
They do.
Shit.
Yeah,
On
do,
each
man.
other. You
Yeah,
know
we
what I'm
do. It's wild, man. I'm like I said, I'm experiencing it right now, so it's crazy. Bro, so I was watching the documentary that you made, bro, and it touched me so much. I couldn't wait to interview you and talk to you about this. So I didn't know a lot of this happened in your life. You had a lot of crazy stuff happen in your life. So I was watching this documentary that you put out, and you got shot, and one of your good friends' wife got, you know, shot as well and died. Can we talk about that a little bit, man? Like that whole situation.
Man, that was one of them. Yeah, that was one of them things, man, where like the innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't in it. Me and the homie wasn't innocent. You know what I'm saying? But Cynthia was innocent. So, you know that, man, some cold shit, homie. Some cold shit. Yeah, that night, it's funny because I felt it. For the couple days before, like I felt it because I had pulled up to that same house maybe 2 nights before, and I felt it. Like I can't even explain it, homie, but I felt it. You know what I mean? And I felt like when I was getting out the car, I felt like somebody was watching me. That was the feeling I had. You know what I'm saying? But a couple days later, and I knew it was funky over there in that night. Like it had been some shootings and some shit, back and forth shit going on already over there. So I kind of, you know what I mean? I kind of felt the shit. I knew the shit could happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say no names, but right before the shit happened, I felt it. And one of my little homies was standing with me. And you know what I mean? You got that? You know what I mean? You got that on you?
Right.
Yeah, I got it, big homie. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have it though, I guess. I don't know. He did, you know, I don't know what happened, but niggas start bucking. I get hit, and just so happened Cynthia had went to the store. Her and the homegirl had went to the store, and they was just so happened they had just pulled back up, and yeah,
That's
she got hit in the crossfire, man.
Damn.
I got hit in the chest,
Mm-hmm.
and the homie Shawnee Bo got hit like in his Achilles tendons.
Yeah.
Yeah, she passed, man. Cynthia passed. You know, I woke up like 10 days later. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first thing. You know, I didn't even remember shit.
Mm.
And I asked, like, where's Cynthia? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And they told me she passed. You know, I missed the funeral, everything. I was, you know what I'm saying? That fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
Very tragic moment. And I was listening to this. You got shot with an AK. And those people don't understand. Like, those are real big rounds. Those are like 7.62s. Those are real big rounds.
I don't know why, but when I got shot, I had to see it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I went straight to the bathroom, to the mirror, and lifted my shirt, and it was the exit wound that I was looking at.
Mm.
It was ugly. Ugly. All I could say was, damn, they got me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I could say was, ooh. You know what I'm saying? I talked to God, prayed for my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I was cool and calm though.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I had accepted it because of, you know, I knew I wasn't no angel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know you don't know what I'm saying
exactly,
but
yeah.
in a funny way, I accepted it. I expected it, and I accepted it. You know what I'm saying? The instant I got shot, I'm talking the instant I got hit, it was like, okay, there it is. You knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So once I went and looked at the wound, I said, oh, this how I go. Wow.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I just relaxed. You know what I'm saying? I went in the front room, sat on the couch, told my homeboy I was hit. They didn't think, you know what I mean? They didn't know I was hit. I was so calm. So every time I tell somebody I'm hit, they like, no, you ain't. Like, because I'm so calm.
Mm.
I might have been in shock, homie, because I didn't remember that I drove there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? When Shawnee Bo ran in, like, you know what I'm saying? Blood, you hit? I said, yeah, homie, I'm hit. Where you hit at? I'm in the chest. And the homie saved me. You know what I'm saying? The homie probably saved my life because he was like, because I wasn't thinking. He said, we got to get the homie to the hospital. Who got some keys?
Mm.
I'm sitting there like a bozo. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I guess I wasn't thinking. And I finally think, oh shit, I drove over here. So when we leaving the house, when Shawnee Bo came in, my homie Fat Daddy, rest in peace, was at like, where's my wife? That was his, you know what I'm saying? When Shawnee Bo asking about me, he like, hey, hold up, where's my wife?
Mm.
So he went out the side door. So now we leaving. We're going out the front door.
Mm.
He went out the side door. And damn, man.
Damn, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, Miss Cynthia was gone, man. You know, we get into the car, and I could just hear the homie. You can imagine, you know what I'm saying? So we get to the, you know, I'm driving. You know what I'm saying?
So you driving with a hole in you?
I'm about to drive.
Okay, I got you.
I could have drove.
I got you.
I was finna get there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think I could have drive. At least I thought I could drive. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the homegirl was like, "Oh, I'm gonna drive." So we pull out. just so happened the light before the hospital, the police is at the light. So we run the light and we book up into the emergency. It's like on Menace to Society. Boof. Get my homeboy some help.
Nah.
Go up in there like, ugh. They like, oh shit. Take me straight to the back. I'm laying on the gurney. And doctors is running in. I'm laying on the gurney, homie. This shit crazy. I mean, I ain't never even talked about this shit. But I'm laying on the gurney and they got my arms stretched out. But motherfuckers keep running in, so I'm looking up. You know what I'm saying? I keep looking up. Every time somebody come in and a brother, a doctor, black dude, he came in and his eye, I just watched his eyes, homie. He came in that motherfucker and said, oh my God, we gotta do something about this bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself, nigga, I ain't bleeding. On the real, I'm like, nigga, what blood? But right when he say that shit, I feel something warm on my hand. Nigga, I look over, blood gushing from my chest to my hand, my nigga.
God.
Gushing.
That's crazy.
They put the mask on me. The police come in. They taking them pictures. You know them pictures.
Right.
This nigga finna die. Let me get a
God.
Polaroids. Questioning me. I had to look. I don't know why. I'm a fool.
That's wild.
I tapped the doc. Doc, get this motherfucker out my face, man. Doc made him leave.
Mm-hmm.
They throw me the mask. I guess it was the sleeping gas or whatever. They put me to sleep though. He asked me to count. Wake up 10 days later.
Wow.
Alive. Thought I was finna die. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Woke up, family. Didn't remember shit. Looked at little bro. Asked him what happened. He tell me what happened. I still don't remember. I'm like, yeah, damn, I got shot. Then it started, and then I asked about Cynthia. Like she didn't make it, and bam, it all started coming to me.
No.
Now I'm pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, it's all coming to me. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up in there for like probably another 4 or 5 days, and they kicked me out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Did they little surgeries or whatever they had to do, but luckily I was healthy. You know what I'm saying? And God spared me, man. You know, God kept me here, homie.
Damn, bro.
That's the only explanation for the simple fact this nigga was shooting from this direction and the bullet exited this direction.
So the bullet came from this way and came out that way. Oh, you blessed. That's
Can't even
wow.
explain it, homie, but that's what happened.
And people don't understand that's a 7.62. That round is probably the size of my finger. That's a big ass round.
Yeah, so I didn't lose no weight or nothing like in the hospital. Like I didn't eat for 2 weeks, nigga.
God.
Didn't lose a pound.
Damn.
That was God. That was God saying, hey man, sit down, man. Sit your ass down, man. Cause Cause my attitude, even though this was two hoods feuding, and I had homies telling me, hey, Mo, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't trying to involve myself. So I was still kind of dipping and dabbling with both sides, not understanding. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I wish a nigga would. That was my attitude, like, nigga, I wish a nigga would. You know what I'm saying? That was my attitude, man. And God said, sit down, nigga. Sit your ass down, you know? But thank God I'm still here.
Damn, that's wild.
Nigga. I'm I'm right here sitting here hollering at Hendo right
Let's
now.
go, man. I
Thank God.
appreciate you, bro. That's crazy.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's a crazy story. So Damu, so how did this change your life, though? So how do you
Oh man.
go about life after this?
For one, I had to move.
Yeah.
I moved out the city. You know what I'm saying? So now, it's a whole different twist because I ain't around this element. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel
I'm
you.
a regular cat where I live.
Let's go.
I'm a regular dude. They
Good
don't
shit.
even know I rap or nothing.
Good
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Regular cat out there, but like right after that shit though, I was fucked up mentally. You know what I'm saying? Mentally I was fucked up because I had PTSD.
Absolutely.
Nigga couldn't ride on the side of me. No, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not only did I get shot, but a little war kick, by the time I got out the hospital, niggas was dead. It was niggas dead.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, and, I'm talking one night in that hospital, I woke up maybe 3, 4 in the morning, just me, broke up, cold sweat, you know what I'm saying? And the news is on. Ocean View, Logan, Skyline Drive, all these, you know what I'm saying, all the streets, shit is happening on these streets. People are dead, and that's how I wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck me up.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so when I get out the hospital, it's death threats. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the block, nigga, with the nigga chopped down, protecting the home front. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talking about they finna come by the house, and it's good they didn't.
It's ready, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause it's good they didn't. Because it was choppers all around that motherfucker.
Ooh. I can
Ready
only
to
imagine.
spit. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit deep, homie, because like how do you let that go?
That's hard. That's hard. They try to erase you from this earth.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How do you let that go, man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's damn near impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't know cause the streets talk.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga know. So I'm not like the rest. A nigga ain't finna come around me that tried to kill me.
Facts. Feel you.
And I'm not finna, man, it ain't finna be no arguments and no, you know what I'm saying? A nigga should know not to come around me. If he's involved, any nigga that was involved in that shit, whether I know it's you or not, you shouldn't even come around me. Because if I know it's you, it's curtains. You know what I'm saying? It's curtains.
Question: you don't have to answer this, but did you know the person who did it?
Nah. Didn't even know him. You know what I'm saying? No. Didn't even know him. Not even, I ain't never did nothing to him. You know what
Interesting.
I'm saying?
But you know who did it? You know who did it?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Wow.
I ain't just been out and man.
So Damu, question. So what made you forgive this person or not retaliate from this person?
Honestly, I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. So now a nigga might have action. But them niggas all been in jail and that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So at that, you know what I mean? When the shit was hot, niggas wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? And now I'ma just say, they did a good job of staying out the way.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's wild. That's a deep, crazy story there, bro.
Yeah,
I can only
niggas-
imagine mentally, like, what you had to deal with, like, even to this day, like, that's wild.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, I didn't do my shout out. Shout out the little homie Charlie Wally,
Mm-hmm.
Brim Laden, T Baby,
Yeah,
Black Jazz, my little homies.
yeah.
Rest in peace, Baby Rob, Lil Rob Hog. Free Baby Rob. Free Tiny Moo. Free Lil Moo. Free Juba. Free Kinamo. Shout out Tiny Dude. Shout out
Tiny
Black
Dude.
Mikey. Shout out KT Foreign. Shout
out
out
to KT.
I'm finna shout out everybody I can think of. Shout out Adonis the Hottest. Shout out
Adonis.
Loose Lyric.
Let's go.
Shout out Steve Vicious. Cricket.
Yeah.
Issei Uno. Shout out Googie. Rest in peace, Seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Big Joe. Shout out, nigga. I'm trying to shout out everybody, nigga. The city, nigga. Lil Weirdo.
Let's go.
Lil Grifo. The homies from the town. Motherfucking the homie Porky. The homie Loco the Great.
Let's go.
The homie Dips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The homie Crooks the Felon. Shout out to homie Skinhead Rob. The homie Juice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole city.
I'm trying to... No, some of these cats ain't even from the city. But I'm just trying to shout out everybody I can think of. Because I be watching you niggas on you all little interviews. And y'all forget to mention this move or the shit I done did for this Daygo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I wasn't even done with my story. My bad. But
No, you straight. Hey, so tell me about that song. How did that materialize?
that was a song. I had a beat. I had some drums.
Mm-hmm.
The juicy drums that I always wanted to use. One
Juicy.
day, I took that. I had a cassette. I took it to the lab. Had dude to
Chop it up.
chop him up, sample it or whatever, and we was in the front room talking while this nigga's in the back on the keys with the drums playing.
Yeah.
He in there playing with the keys, and I heard the sound. So I run back to the back like, oh nah, nigga, play this.
What?
So he played it, yeah, and that's how that beat ended up coming to life.
Legendary, bro.
Moo co-produced that beat.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? But,
Legendary.
Anyway, once he ended up producing it, I didn't rap on it that night.
Mm-hmm.
And I had just met my homie Juice, and he was they was shooting a movie, and so I was in the Bay, and the third person on the song, I wanted him on the song, so
Yeah.
I ended up hitting him like, hey, go over to the lab and jump on this song. He happened to have him and Slick happened to be together, and so they jumped on the song. I hadn't even rapped on the song yet.
Damn.
They jumped on the song, and so when I got back, I filled in the blanks. It just so happened Slick was already done with his album, and he didn't have a Moo feature.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, nigga, here, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Put that on there, Slick. You know what I'm saying? And the rest is history. Nigga, that's a Southeast classic.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
You got so many classics though, bro. There's so many classics. One of my favorite too is Strong on Robbery 2.
Oh, man.
Please talk about that album because that's a legendary album. You, Tiny Dude, and Mitchy Slick.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary.
Slick was living in Vegas at the time. Me and Nemo, we ended up going out there to Vegas. Nemo had the idea. He had heard 50's How to Rob.
Okay.
So he brought that to my attention and shit. So we listened to that tape the whole way up and shit. He had me. I was like, okay, yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just rap on other niggas' beats. And he had some tracks that was damn near not released yet.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But it was artists' music though.
Yeah.
And, So we ended up getting a room and all that shit. We recorded that shit in a hotel room. All we had was a motherfucking a little ass computer, a mic, and some speakers.
Damn. You know, one of my favorite songs on that album, Drug Flipping.
Oh, that's love.
Oh, I gotta play
Shout
it.
out Dub Knox.
I gotta play it right quick.
Shout out Dub. Slick dropped Triggeration Station. I ended up dropping the One Shot Kill. Then we dropped the Hound Foundation around the same time. Then I ended up dropping the One Shot Kill. Just so happened, the dude that produced the Hound Foundation album, ended up doing some snitching on one of my family members that I just so happened to not meet yet.
Wow.
This shit crazy, right? We finished the Hound Foundation album and this nigga disappeared. So a couple weeks later, one day I wake up like, this nigga disappeared. What's up? We finished this album. We need to get together. So I call him, no answer. End up calling this girl. And she like, yeah, he locked up, Moo. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I mean? He put his hands on me. He in jail. He got a year.
Wow.
Yeah. So come to find out, the nigga went and did some type of deal with some cats out of the East Coast and forged niggas' names and did all gang shit, right? And so I was I didn't have no producer.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I ended up meeting Issei. That's how I meet Issei. And I bought like 20 tracks from Issei the first day I met him. He had never sold a track.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And
blessed him.
Yeah, and Cricket.
Shout out to Cricket.
Had never sold a track. I'm the first one bought a track from Cricket too.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cricket.
Yeah, because that was my connection. Triggeration Station.
Produced by Cricket.
That was my connection because one night me and Cricket at the club, and he let me hear his album. I wanted a track because my producer was locked up and did some goofy shit. So I had just met Issei too, and I had just bought 20 tracks from Issei. Cricket let me hear his album, and come to find out he did the beats. So I ended up getting a beat from him, and I could not rap to it. One day me and Slick we chopping, and I let Slick hear the beat, and he loved it. I said, yeah, here go Cricket number, nigga. Go do your album over there. You know
so you introduced Slick to Cricket?
No, they already knew each other.
Oh, okay, cool.
But niggas didn't know Cricket was slapping them beats like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's that history.
That's crazy.
And Issei produced pretty much most of my record, the One Shot Kill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
legendary.
Yeah. And that was pretty much the blood and Crip connection, because before then wasn't nobody doing nothing together, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But once I met Issei, I love that dude, you know what I'm saying?
Game over.
Yeah, I was bringing homies over there. He always had that. That's how I know Googie and Seaweed, because they was over there while I was recording. They used to always be there. You know, they was younger, so they was soaking up that Moo gang. You know what I'm saying? That was, man.
That's crazy.
That was some shit, man.
History.
Yeah. Shout out to homie Janky, rest in peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I pretty much, you know what I mean? When I think about it, I kind of connected the whole little shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're responsible for a lot of stuff that happened in the city, bro.
You know what I mean? Because I'm a cool ass nigga too, though. You know what I'm saying? I can go, nigga. When I met Issei, that nigga damn near had on a blue house shoes. Nigga, that nigga was blued up. I didn't give a fuck, nigga. I need some tracks. You know what I'm saying? And I love
crazy.
that dude, man.
That's crazy.
I got homies that called me when I was in that hospital, and said, "Blood, I'm on my way." That never showed up. And one of them days, I got surprised by my homeboy Issei.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? With a card and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Show love.
I never forget that type shit, man. You know?
Absolutely. That's dope, bro.
Damn, Tiny Moo, Little Moo, Baby Moo, let me see, shout out Oso Ocean.
Shout out to Ocean.
Yes, my little homie.
Yeah.
My baby homie. Shout out Eddie Mack. Yeah,
Shout out to Eddie
thought
Mack.
I was gonna forget y'all, huh? Sick B, Daddy Rich. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Wine Glass. You got to get him up here too if you ain't got him already.
Okay. No, I never got him.
The Wally nigga. Blood. If I forgot, y'all watching me, nigga, trying to get all y'all. So if I forgot you, nigga, just know I love you, nigga. And my bad, nigga.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about the new age rap, the new rap scene in San Diego?
Pure Flow, Young Fool, rest in peace.
Let's go. How do you feel about the new age rap, the new rappers in San Diego now?
Kai Rusaw, honestly, honestly, what I don't like, don't get me wrong, niggas is busting, you know, niggas is making some good songs and stuff, but they ain't sounding like us though to me. Like they sounding like other cats. I don't like that part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because we got our own sound here in Daygo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the younger cats ain't. You know what I mean? They sound like they from the Bay or they from somewhere else.
They're influenced by somewhere else, another region.
Yeah, you know.
Interesting.
I mean, it's their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a younger thing, so I might just not understand. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we done put in too much work around here, man.
I heard that.
And we got our own sound. You don't gotta sound like Moo. You know what I'm saying? But we got a sound. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think enough of them use it.
I heard that. I heard that.
But for the most part, like I respect what the young cats is doing, you know, because I was once a young cat and I was once misunderstood too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I probably just don't understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that shit be sounding like one long song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but I fucks with certain songs. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with certain songs. If it's knocking, it's knocking. And it ain't no if it ain't no denying it, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm fucking with it. You know what I mean? I don't care where they from either.
Yeah,
I ain't
heard
discriminate. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that. What song you think out of all the songs in San Diego, what song you think represents the city the most? What's our anthem?
Daygo Push.
Daygo Push. Let's go. Ooh.
Y'all moving Mitchy slick.
I like that.
Yeah. Daygo
I like
Push,
that,
baby.
I like that. Yeah, man. I like that for sure.
But yeah, let's talk about how these dudes ain't giving me my props.
That was coming.
Yeah, man, I'm tired of this shit, man.
So that was next one of my questions.
I'm tired of you little niggas with the acting like y'all don't see a OG up over here, man. That paved this shit for you niggas. I done went and took penitentiary chances, nigga, for this shit, for this Daygo shit, nigga. Done fuck niggas up and all types of shit out of town for this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that was a question. I was like, man, do you feel like you get the respect that you deserve out of the city?
These niggas don't respect Mo.
Damn.
They don't.
Damn. Hey, they mentioned your name though. Your name comes up.
Now, honestly, homie, I'm gonna keep it 100. 90% of the times, when my name come up on this motherfucker, it's my nigga Hendo.
Hey, let's go.
It's my nigga that bring it up. You know what I'm saying? And
I do.
I don't trip because I always if you notice, even with like the shit me and Slick do, you notice you see Slick name first. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mikey do something, you probably gonna see his name first. Cause I don't give I'm the background. I don't care about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, man, I don't that shit don't move me. You know what I'm saying?
But that had to be disappointing though, man, because you contribute a lot to the city.
Yeah, I have. So it don't move me, but at times, like, I done watched you ask a lot of questions,
Mm-hmm.
and I was the answer to that question,
Mm.
but niggas didn't say that.
Mm.
That's one thing I don't like. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me my props. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I done seen a lot of niggas get on here and lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm.
Talking about Daygo history and shit. Niggas be like just making up shit.
Mm.
Cause they wasn't there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, man.
Hey man, I just want to let you know we love you, man, and we do
that.
care about you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All
and
love, man.
I'm learning as well. I don't know
Yeah,
everything about the history. This is why I feel like this interview is very important because you broke down a lot of shit.
My daughters and my kids love me.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I got homies that love me too, though.
I feel you.
It's just this rap shit. It's like for instance, like Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice, I post a little bit of everybody on my page.
You show
know what
everybody
I'm saying?
love.
Just to show, this is Daygo push.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get that same love.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't post my shit.
Mm.
My niggas don't post my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't be tripping. I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I see that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you niggas. Yeah.
I do see that though, cause you go on your page, you do post, you support the city.
Yeah, I fuck
You know
with
what I'm
the
saying?
city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got some nigga Snoop posting my shit. How is Snoop Dogg posting my shit, nigga, before you niggas, man? Shout out Snoop Dogg, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
You deserve your respect though. You deserve your respect.
Much love, can't
Yeah, man. I like I said, at the same time too, on the back end, I'm a fan. You know what I mean? Real shit. Like I listen to your shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is a special interview for me as well. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
Yeah, it's hella special because nigga, I don't do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I probably ain't gonna ever do this shit again. You know what I mean? But,
yeah.
I respect your push and I see what you're doing, homie, and I dig it, homie.
I appreciate you.
Fucks with it. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, man. Dude, especially from the OG, man. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, if I probably end up doing a few more interviews, but it's only gonna be fucking with Hendo, man.
I appreciate you because we need. I got so many other questions. I got so many. I don't want to keep it too long. You know what I mean?
Bring it back.
Yeah, I got a lot more questions. You know what I'm saying? A couple more questions before we head out here. What game can you give the up and coming, artist that's just coming in who want to be the next Damu? Do you have any game that any gems that you can throw them? Because you've been around, you've seen everything from the bottom to the top.
Be serious about your craft. If you're serious about it, you're gonna do good in it.
Mm.
So you got to put in that work, and you got to stay true to it.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want, go get that shit, because it's right there for you.
Let's go.
It's mental. It's all in the mind. If you want it, if you want it and go and try and get it hard enough, you're going to get it.
Let's go. Dedicate your life to it. Let's go. The OG has spoken. Last question, bro. What's your favorite taco shop in San Diego?
Humberto's.
Okay.
43rd Street. I'm gonna tell you why though.
Okay.
Cause that's the original. Oh nah, fuck that. I got one more. Look, let's argue, motherfuckers. Corn asada fries, corn asada chips. Me and the homies created that.
Oh no way.
Yeah, corn asada fries.
Damu, stop, bro.
Listen to me. South Crest Park. The taco shop was the closest food from us. We was hustling.
Mm-hmm.
Walk up the hill, and we know the Humbertos. We know the family from being, we was little dudes hustling, and that was the food. You know what I'm saying? So we know the whole family enough, especially me. I knew the family enough to go up in there and say, Mr. Humberto, give me some fries, but put some corn asada meat on it.
Stop.
Guacamole too. Sour cream too. The
Stop.
whole shit. Yeah. So when I walk back down to the park, the homies is like, blood, what is that? What the? So now they going to order. So Mr. Humberto, hold up. I got to charge you a little extra, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah. And he ended up putting that on the menu up there, man, along with the chips.
Stop, bro.
Now I can order that shit in a
LA?
whole nother state where I live.
In LA, everything.
It won't. Don't nobody believe me. But can't nobody argue that though.
Woo.
Go ask Mr. Well, rest in peace, Mr. Humberto. Well, go ask Humberto Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll tell you.
A real legend.
Yes.
Damn, I did not know that.
One of the creators of the famous corny asada fries. Yes, Damu.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Oh, and I think I'm the first. I think I am the man that created the chimichanga with the corny asada.
Stop, bro. Okay, stop it now.
Chimichanga corny asada. That's all move.
Oh,
Those only came in shredded beef. When I first saw those, that was shredded beef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was Moo Gangsta.
You a pioneer.
Yeah, it was Moo Gangsta that went in there and said, Mr. Humberto, I want a chimichanga, but I don't want the shredded beef today.
Let's go.
Can you put the corny asada in it? He looked at me crazy. But he all right, I got you. And he did it. And I ain't never ordered the shredded beef one again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting, bro. I gotta make
True
this a clip.
story.
We're making this a clip.
True story.
Hey, man, appreciate you for coming on, bro. That's crazy.
Hendo.
Hey, man, we love you, man. I appreciate everything that you do for the city, man. Man, you're a staple pioneer of the game.
Daygo push, baby. Oh, yeah. 23 blocks 2 is on the way.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
You and Mitchy.
Damu Mitchy Slick.
Woo! Man, let's go, man. Hey, Big Moo in the building, man. Damu in the building. You want to lead anything to your fans before we get out of here? Want to say something to your fans?
Yeah. Go bump my shit.
Let's
You
go.
know what I'm saying? This is all I ask. If you from the town and it's a Damu song you like, go bump that shit today or tomorrow. You know
Let's
what I'm saying?
go.
Go bump that shit one time. And if you ain't never heard a Damu song, go bump one.
Absolutely. You even heard Damu song, man. You need to get out of the city and go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because it's disrespectful coming over here. Hey, man, we love you, man. Once again, bro, I appreciate everything that you do for the city, man. Like I say, we won't be here without you, bro. That's crazy. And I hope this interview gets some circulation and people really can understand your story and what you contribute to the city. Because it's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get it in again. Man.
Yeah, we need to.
We ain't even tell a quarter of the story.
I got so much other stuff I was going to ask you though, but it's all good, man. I don't want to stretch this out too much. But hey, man, we got a real legend, pioneer of the city in the building, man. Please show him some love.
Salute.
Go show him support. Go stream his music. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Smoke Dope. Rest in peace, Fat Ocean.
Yeah, man. Hey, Damu in the building, man. We'll see you guys. This is Big Hendo, man. Hendo Unplugged. We'll see you on the next one, baby. We out. Hey.